If you know anything about the social statistics of Aboriginal people, the number of people in jail, the health statistics of Aboriginal people, Australian Aboriginal people, how they've been criminalised by systemic racism, and the failure of the current education system.
It's not good. Like, there's just no hope for our young people, like there's no opportunities. There's no self-worth. Like, why aren't we teaching our young people about, the endless opportunities and how we can make the world good? Because our young people aren't aspiring to be scientists to stop global warming, or, or becoming doctors to help sick people. And I think it's just our aspirations, that what we're learning from school is struggling at the moment.
So we have schools for all our religions, like Catholic, Anglican, Muslim, Islamic. We've got cultural schools, we've got language schools, we've got sports high schools, drama and dance schools, music schools. So what my question is why don't we, after all these years, actually have an Aboriginal school that's self-governed by the Aboriginal people? Because again, the community does not have equal access to resources.
Education is important anywhere, and especially when we've got a high, population of First Nations people living together. Having a school situated in their community is perfect, I think. I mean, we should be inviting First Nations mothers and fathers, into the environment to make them feel comfortable as well. Because if we're a community, we need to behave like a community. It's not just about school. It's the support after school and before school as well.
I think for us to succeed as a people, then we need to be building our foundations and building up for ourselves through that self-determining, in which the families, the parents, the community are guiding their education.
Funding for students, First Nation students, scholarships, laptops, Wi-Fi, all of those things that you need to succeed in education.
Aboriginal families will choose to send their children to our school because the biggest difference, again, it's actually our school. So it's a school that welcomes our aunties and uncles to impart that knowledge at the very origin and base of our learning. Instead of starting with A for apple and B for Bill, we'll start with A for auntie and B for boomerang. So we begin our learning with our context for successful understanding, and then we'll move to a wider, more universal context of education after that. So in education, there's also supportive with our needs of food, health, well-being, and those needs of our families met as well. Because if our families are well, our little ones are well.
There's a famous Dr. Seuss quote where he says, the more you know, the more places you'll go. And it certainly is the case with education.